Joshua Inwood joins us now for more on this story. He's a professor of geography and African studies at the University of Tennessee. Joshua Inwood, thank you very much for joining us on TRT World. Obviously, people, school children around the world learn about Rosa Parks and how important she is to race relations. To what extent do you think the United States has moved on from that? We've heard some rather alarming statistics there in that report, but how much has America moved on since then?
Well, I mean, clearly the United States is different than it was in 1955, but I think as your report really laid out in a nice way, we still have in this country structural inequalities that relates to economics, that relates to politics, and that really relates to some of the underlying structural conditions in the United States. Rosa Parks was engaging with some of those struggles, but we still have a long way to go when it comes to employment, when it comes to prisons, when it comes to the role of the police in a lot of communities in this country.
Well, one of the points made in that report was that 4 years after America elected its first black president, race relations are their worst in 15 years. What accounts for that deterioration?
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily been a deterioration as much as it's been some of the underlying issues have been brought more to the forefront with an African-American president, Barack Obama. The reality is that the war on drugs in this country was putting people in prisons long before Barack Obama was ever president. There was police brutality in this country long before Barack Obama was ever president. I think the key here, though, is the way certain mediums like Twitter, and in particular Black Twitter, have brought some of these stories more to the forefront of American society. And frankly, we've had some political leaders in this country, namely Donald Trump, who have tried to take advantage of some of these underlying tensions for cheap political gain.
Okay, Joshua Inwood, wish we had more time with you for this subject, but thank you for joining us today.